Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today it is time for our second to last level 50 job quest for A Realm Reborn. Our final job quest for Black Mage for now, always bet on black. Let us begin. Hello Kazakcha. Kazakcha awaits you with news. You have gathered the first 4 artifacts, Tatora. That is no small feat. Yet I fear little time remains. If the tablet of Daza's great ancestor is to be believed, there is yet one more. Attempting to seal the Void Gate before you have found them all would be the height of folly. Our search for the solace of the gods continues. I have gone through all the records left by my great-grandfather, yet I have discovered little. The only seemingly relevant passage I found was his last. He put it to paper some 100 years ago, just before bidding farewell to his home. The true power of destruction will be awoken in that most sacred of places. The power of destruction is black magic, of course, but as to what is meant by this awakening, I fear I'm at a loss. You believe that Daza's and Dozlmelak's ancestors might know more? To be sure, they were witnesses to the same events, and it is true that they too left their homes 100 years ago and were damned for traitors. It could be mere coincidence, but no, I do not think that is likely. I fear this foreshadows our doom. Should you find aught else, I beseech you to tell me at once. I will also continue to search for answers. The tablet seems to suggest that the way to the solace of the gods and the final relic will be made known in time, yet we can scarce afford to wait idly by. Both Dozlmelak and Daza understand this urgency and have already returned to their respective homelands to delve into the matter. And now to your next task. You must return to he who first bound our 4 fates together, the prophet Kukuruka. Perhaps his words can guide us once more. Alright then, let's go speak with Lalai and Kukuruka to see if perhaps we can get some advice in what we need to do, so we can find this last piece of the garb and be ready to seal the Void Gate. Alright, Lalai, you should be hanging out just up here. Hello. Do you have any advice for us on how we could go about finding what we're looking for? Please, you must help me. Kukuruka has disappeared. That man is no messenger of Naldthal. He's a miscreant and a charlatan, one guilty of the most heinous of crimes. None had seen him for days. I became worried and entered his chambers to see that he was well, though he prohibited me from doing so. Within, I found only evidence of his deception. The records he had hidden were damning. I now know why he was condemned as the greatest criminal of his day. 100 years past, he conspired with Magi from the Beast Tribes to summon a creature known as Barbatos, a monstrosity that was meant to destroy all of Eorzea. Their plot was discovered by the Order of Naldthal, and the Void Gate was sealed before Barbatos could emerge. Kukuruka was cast into the Marasaja pit for his crime, where he was to rot into his last breath. The Order was loath to let word of this spread, fearing others might someday seek to succeed where Kukuruka failed, and so they left no record of this plot save a few inscrutable documents, parchments intelligible only to those to whom the secret was known. These were the last words I found among the scribblings. 4 is the answer, 4 spells of black, 4 artifacts of Eld, the blood of 4 races. By 4 alone shall the true power of destruction be woken from the Void Gate. Satora, black magic is not the key to sealing the Void Gate, it is the key to opening it. Kukuruka used us to revive this dark art and now means to finish what he began a century ago. What fools we were to believe his lies. Please, Satora, you must stop him before it is too late. Hurry to Nold's reflection in southern Thanalin. Oh, goody, we got played hard. We shouldn't have trusted them. We should not have trusted Kukuruka. Oh no. Alright, off to southern Thanalin. It's not too long of a trek, so we'll show the whole route. Alright, rushing off into southern Thanalin. Then our destination will be directly south and slightly west. Alright, we gotta move. On our way, let's see, what food do we have available to eat? Because we are undoubtedly going to be getting into a fight here. That's tank food, that's tenacity. We don't have a lot, actually. Skill speed is not for spellcasters. Oh, we don't have anything, so... we will... not the raisins. Definitely not the raisins. Let's just have the fish soup. It's... Actually, I have a tendency to not use gathering food, but no, I want that perception bonus. I can think of a few points later on where I'm going to want that gathering food. Yeah, we'll use the fish soup, so at the very least we'll get a experience bonus, if not a stat bonus. Alright, our destination is directly ahead. And it looks like our friends have already gathered. Wonderful. Barbados has been summoned. Alright, then we have no choice. We're gonna have to stop you. By any means necessary. Alright, get out of the way of that. And I'm gonna hold that Thunder 3 until the dot's about to wear off of Barbados. Just keep that going as long as possible so we can focus on our more damaging abilities. Alright, time for Thunder 3. And I think when we switch back over, we'll go ahead and use a potion. Alright, high potion of intelligence. Let's do this. More Void Centers slipping through. Great. Trying to decide, is it better to go for them? Yeah, they're not helping matters, so let's go for those first. Okay, they're not too powerful at least. I can probably get a good number of them out of the way with just a couple Fire 3s. Oh, if only they would get closer together. God, there are so many of you back there. I don't like this in the slightest. Okay, those void gates. That's what we need to work on destroying then. There we are. The void gates are closed. Now back to Barbados. Good work, y'all. You caught him down really far. I think we've got this. Oh, but Dozel Malak is getting close to down. Oh, crap. More void sent back there. I didn't even notice you. We got it. Oh, thank goodness. That was getting close. You deceived us all, you have. Squawk! Pay you will. You are one of Hitali Malak's get, are you not? Mother of mother of mother! Her name you know! And you, Amalja, yes, you are of the line of Kazib Cha. I can see it. And kobold, through your veins courses the blood of Dagu, does it not? And last but not least, the Black Mage Satora. Splendidly done. Few could have vanquished Barbatos as you have. No doubt you're all eager to hear what truly transpired 100 years ago. Being a kindly soul, I shall tell you. I was an ambitious mage in my youth, insatiable in my thirst for knowledge of the arcane. In the course of my studies, I discovered ancient writings which told of a black magic. A magic capable of destroying as only the gods can. It was innocent at first, until it wasn't, but then questions began to arise in my mind that demanded answers. Where had all the black mages of old gone? Why had the existence of the art been hidden? And so I probed, endlessly, tirelessly. The more I uncovered, the more it drew me in. There was such power to be had. I was not merely ambitious, I was also vainglorious. I desired recognition, deference. By accomplishing that which no other could, I sought to make my legacy an eternal one. Yet the pursuit of black magic was trying. I would pass days, weeks, months at a time, unsure of how to proceed. And what little progress did come came but slowly. It was then that I met your ancestors. The gem of Shatoto, the power to sense magic, the relics. All of these things I owe to them. With their vast knowledge, the slow crawl of my studies turned to leaps and bounds. I dare say your ancestors sought the same recognition as I. Kazib Cha, ridiculed by the Amalja for his ingenious analyses of worldly phenomena. Hitali Malak named a pariah for not sharing in the small-minded prejudices of the Ixal. Dagu, a victim of his kind's idiocy, bound never to leave the land of the kobolds. We toiled together, learning what we could, and learn we did, much and more. Imagining we had gleaned all that was to be known, we prepared to hold the dark right, one we believed would restore black magic to its fullest expression. I do not know what came over me. Blinded by my own lust for power, I altered one of the incantations. It was arrogant, foolish. Our command over the ancient powers we summoned was lost. I watched as the chaotic ether washed over my friends, ripping them apart, only to fuse them together into an abomination. No, you couldn't mean that thing we just saw. Yes, when I saw what my hubris had created, I mustered all of my strength to see Barbatos sealed behind the Void Gate. Sealed, yet not defeated. Yet, I felt myself corrupted by the ether and was unsure whether I could hold my powers in check. Fearful, I returned to Ul'dah, where I manipulated the minds of a few thaumaturges of the Order into believing I had committed some terrible crime. Only with me confined to the depths of the Marasaja pit could the realm be safe. And there I remained, waiting for the coming of one with the power to purify the ether of those three friends with whom I once shared a dream. I do not expect your forgiveness, but I am truly sorry. No words, Dozel has. Squawk! Only squawk! I am not long for this world. Here, take this relic while I still have strength enough to offer it. The 5th artifact! Yes, the 5th! Welcome to the solace of the gods. Perhaps you know it better as Nald's reflection as most do. Truly remarkable, Satora. You have succeeded where many great mages have failed. Mastered what we sought to master. I can now rest, knowing that this power is safe with you. It is for you to set the hatreds of the past aright. My time to join Thal has come. May he greet me as a friend. So that is what truly happened. You were manipulating us, yes, into summoning the creature, the Void Sent once again. But it was so that we could destroy it, not so that it could be unleashed on Eorzea. Rest in peace, Kukuruka. You made horrible mistakes, but you did eventually set them to rights. Then it is over. Finished. Ended. Over. We did all we could, and the souls of Kukuruka and the others have been saved. The legends carried by my forebears have had their final chapter written this day. I confess, there is a sadness in that. I am proud to call you friend, Satora. Brethren, sister, friend. Now and always, no matter how divergent our paths from here. Yes, you are a true mage of the black now. Pray grace we kobolds in La Nocia with your presence someday. To think Kukuruka carried that anguish 100 long years. His crime was born of the hubris of youth, yet his atonement came from the wisdom of old age. His soul has found peace, and it is not our place to linger and disturb it. Come, let us return to Burgundy Falls. Century-old plan this was. Fulfilled his purpose, Kukuruka did. Mother of mother of mother, forgiven Kukuruka she has. Squawk! Think so, Dozel does. Finished, the story is. Had much fun, Dozel did, like mother of mother of mother. Grand fun she had too, Dozel hopes. Farewell, Satora. May we meet again someday, Dozel hopes. Squawk! Alright. And everyone set off to their homes. Let's go check in with Kazakh-Cha one final time to finish this off. Alright, Kazakh-Cha, hello. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well after the revelations of what Barbados truly was. Things have come to an end, it would seem. Both the threads which bound us all, and this tragic tapestry they wove. Most mysterious things these lives we live, our lead. Do you recall when the words of so many legends and prophecies first brought you to me? It was here at these same Burgundy Falls. We have spoken much here since then, yet I never imagined this day would come. I stand before you now with no regrets. I am grateful to the gods for letting our paths cross. Dozel Malak, Daza, and you, Satora Lansi. I count you all as my brethren in black. Together we have seen the souls of our ancestors given peace, and I, too, now feel a happiness I have never known. You have become a true black mage, my friend, and more than that, a true friend, black mage. Let the dark art we share be a symbol of our bond, and that undying, in shadow or light, by day or night. Alright. It has been very good to work with you all, indeed. We get the last piece of the wizard's attire, we get the item level 90 sorcerer's attire, and we get Flare. Deals fire damage to target all enemies nearby with a potency of 220 for the first enemy and 40% less for all remaining enemies. Grants Astral Fire 3, 15-second duration for its effect, for the Astral Fire effect. Can only be executed under the effect of Astral Fire, and you may notice that MP cost. So that's not entirely accurate, the 10,000 MP, but I'll explain that in just a moment when we set it to our hotbar. And that concludes Black Mage for A Realm Reborn. Next will be available when we hit Heavensward. Okay, let's go ahead and get that gear equipped. And that looks very, very nice. So it doesn't have the hat on. I have the hat disabled currently because I like to see my face in cutscenes, but let's go ahead and turn the hat on just so we can get the full effect. Yeah, that's nice. That is really nice. I just like to have my face visible in cutscenes. Alright then, let's see. So, we unlocked Flare, our new ability, and Ethereal Manipulation. When did that happen? Hold on, when did that happen? When did that happen? Hold on. I'm very confused right now. Okay, did unlock a level 50. I didn't even notice it on my hotbar, honestly. Rushes to a target party member's side, unable to cast if bound. Okay, that is very good. That can help us get out of a jam in a hurry if we need to go catch up with a party member. Alright, let's explain how Flare works, because Flare is unusual. Crap, how do I have it set on my main? Do I have it there or there? I think I have it there? No, Fire 4 we're going to unlock eventually. Do I simply not have a second Scathe? No, Fire 4 is single target. Okay, yeah, no, I think this is how I have it set up normally then. My goodness. Like I've said in the past, Black Mage is the job that I am least familiar with because I hate it. It's not bad. It is not a bad job. I just really don't like how stationary it is. It does not fit with how I like to play the game. And it uses MP in such a different way from the other jobs that it does not vibe with my brain very well. Anyways, let's go over what Flare does. So we already saw its overall stats, how it's a powerful attack, powerful AoE attack, but it uses 10,000 MP. That's not quite accurate. It says here on the bar, or on its icon, its MP cost is all. No matter how much MP you have, as long as you have some MP, and you're in Astral Fire, as it said in the actions description, you can use Flare. But it will drain all of your remaining MP and leave you at exactly 0. That's the big trade-off with with Flare. It is a very, very powerful AoE attack that leaves you at no MP. So you will need to immediately afterwards switch into either Blizzard mode or use Mana Font or similar, like an Ether, in order to restore some MP. It is a powerful finisher, is how I like to describe it. You use several Fire 3s. Well, you start with making sure Thunder's up, then you use several Fire 2s, not Fire 3s. I mentioned I'm not good with Black Mage, right? You use several Fire 2s, and when you have not enough MP to cast another Fire 2, maybe cast a Scathe or 2? I don't think that's worth it. And then you finish off with Flare to get down to 0 MP, and then I will typically switch over into my Blizzard phase to get my MP back. It is a very good finisher move to finish off the fire phase. But definitely don't just like use it as your primary attack for obvious reasons. Got a major penalty with that draining all your MP. Alright, I'm going to start making my way over back to Ul'dah. And next time on Final Fantasy XIV, one final level 50 job quest remains. One final job quest remains for A Realm Reborn. I'll see everyone next time for Monk level 50.